All right, so the purpose of this event is to serve those in need in our community, and it's so important as our multi-faith community leaders that we engage with those in our community that are in need, and that we meet them where they're at.
To make sure that we as faith-based organizations are providing a health-based initiative for women who are marginalized here in Loudoun County, because we see the importance of it through the eyes of people who need help but sometimes don't know where to go. And it is incumbent on us as faith-based organizations to be able to provide menstrual cups to women who cannot afford them, and for us to be able to use our faith initiatives and our belief in God to be able to come forth and really help them in a meaningful way.
The purpose of this event is to provide hygiene products to women who are in marginalized community here in the Washington, D.C. metro area, particularly Northern Virginia. And it's so important because they need to be able to have dignity in their lives too, as people who are made in God's image.
It's important that everyone has an opportunity and access to these types of products, and these cups make a big difference to everybody.
All right, this event is brought to you by the Multi-Faith Neighbors Network and sponsored by the Adams Center.
Menstrual Cup Project is for marginalized women living in low-income communities that would really benefit from receiving one of these menstrual cups due to period poverty. The Multi-Faith Neighbors Network recognized the need for this kind of help in our communities and has ensured that they could bring it to Loudoun County and help the community here holistically become well.
These products are going to be used by our clients here at the Loudoun Free Clinic and other partners in health throughout Loudoun County. And they're an important part of wellness and being a productive person in your society when you have downtime during your menstruation. And if you're in a low income situation, it's very helpful because these last for up to 10 years. So you don't have to end up spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars every year on your products.
They're very low cost that goes along with these cups. Each cup will cost about $10. They will last 10 years. They're made out of material that after 10 years will be recycled into reusable energy, whereas if you take a tampon or a pad, it takes about 500 to 800 years to disintegrate. So there's low impact on the environment when women are using these cups. Also, for every one cup that we purchase from this organization, they donate one cup to women in Africa who are on a wait list for these cups. So we're adding to the benefit of doing the work here in the United States because it helps women overseas. And the organization has employed 2 women in Uganda who are victims of sex trafficking, who are employed in making the pouches out of cloth for the cups. So there are so many different elements that come together and why this event in and of itself is so beneficial to the women who are making it, the women who are getting it, and then the women who are also getting donated cups in Africa who are in need. So it's not just one angle that we're looking at.
We feel that Multi-Faith Neighbors Network fits into this because we want to be able, especially in a time where there's so much polarization and there's so much vitriol and division, to be able to come together with shared human values and not only to talk about things that are worthwhile in God's sight, but also to do things that really help in our community.
Multi-faith fits into this because you have Christian, Jewish, Muslims working together here in Loudoun County to provide these services for marginalized women here in Loudoun County, and to showcase different faith groups being able to come together to work on a project that is so meaningful for all 3 of them shows how we can collaborate, how we can build relationship and translate that back into the community. And people who are receiving the products can see that it's not just one faith group that's doing this work, that Muslim, Jewish, and Christian people are working together to live out their faith in such a meaningful way that it ends up saving these 400 women that are going to get these cups $500,000 in the next 10 years.
So I've been asked to be the representative coordinator here in the Washington, D.C. area, working among faith groups, primarily Muslim, Jewish, and Christian. And it gives me a great deal of satisfaction to be able to be a part of something, in this case sponsored by Adam Center, which does so much good in our community. And to see in the DC area, which we love and call home, to be able to do something that is good and worthy in this time.
We're happy here at the Loudoun Free Clinic to be able to provide these menstrual cups to our female patients. They come here for so many different reasons, for their health reasons, mental health reasons, and most people who come through our doors are in a situation where they haven't necessarily been seen by a physician or been given any help for many, many years. So we're really lucky we're able to do this through MFNN and the Adam Center.
It's very saddening to see that there's a lot of women that have to miss work and school, have to struggle because they cannot afford to bring products for their monthly needs. And I feel like today we found a great solution.
It really makes me feel like I'm living out what God has ordained for me as a Muslim. I try to live as much of the words of how God has told me to live. And for me, a lot of that translates down into the community and how I'm helping the community rather than just doing my 5 daily prayers or fasting or giving charity. It's more about the resources that I have. How am I using those resources to help people who are in need, because they are my responsibility. So it makes me feel so great that God has given me the opportunity to give back in ways that I never even thought I could.
So being a part of this event just makes me grateful to be a part of it, and as I think about being a son, being a father of daughters, a husband, thinking of the women in our lives and in our community, it just fills my heart with love and compassion and motivation to reach those that are in need, that we reach that every person that is in a place where there may be suffering, there may be lack. So it's such a privilege to be involved in this today.
I feel very honored this afternoon to be with faith leaders, women leaders, and the director of this clinic to provide female hygiene to people in Loudoun County. And I'm really grateful to Multi-Faith Neighbor Network and to Adam Center to put this together. And I'm really grateful to the leadership of my sister, Hurin Nisa, of leading this project. This project is unique because is the people of faith coming together and doing something to benefit their local community. And I do believe that the purpose of our faith, all of us, Muslims, Christians, and Jewish, is to provide service to others. And to be in this free clinic would provide a lot of service to many people in need in Loudoun County. To create partnership with them, it become more meaningful. Also, I would like just to say that in doing good in society, you are actually living your faith. It is in the teaching of Christianity and Judaism and Islam that by helping others and being there for them, you really have provided to them the comfort, the service that they need, and that's manifestation of the teaching of all religions, especially Christianity and Islam and Judaism. And I would like to say that as a man that have 5 daughters and a wife, I do believe that women have to be living a dignified life, whatever they may be, and especially those who are low income. When by providing them basic hygiene like menstrual cup, that you provide for them opportunity to be able to live that dignified life, because many people cannot afford those hygiene product and cost them a lot. And would like to see this service helping also people overseas, as Sister Huri and Nisa mentioned, and that will be helping women in Africa and women in need overseas. I would like to see more of this. Make me very happy to see this spreading across America, because Multi-Faith Neighbor Network is a network across United States. And I'd like just to thank my own community, Adams Center, for being a partner in this event and this project.